Yes. You're back on top of things. Yes, yes. Shout out to Long Island. Yes. What up, y'all? Still trying to shake this sickness, man. Sometimes your body just lets you know you've been moving at optimum high speeds. You got to take a break. He's close, but not yet. Who would you put above him? Death Row East, believe in that. Lemons hot tea. I just got some fresh lemons, and I bought a new tea. I've been drinking tea. Rigondeaux, I don't know if I can even put Rigondeaux number one. Skill-wise, yes, but he was avoided by everybody. So it's like he doesn't necessarily have a lot of recent activity and recent fights. Crawford's been fighting. You know what I mean? We all know Rigondeaux's been ducked. Skill, from a skill perspective, yeah, but he has less fights than Crawford too. No. Let's get this roll call out. If you're new to the channel, I like to do at the beginning and the end. Do the roll call, see where we're from. Let me know city, state, zip, where y'all from, rep where you're from, and we'll go through it. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Orlando, Florida, I see you. Omaha, Camden, New Jersey, 530, Pasadena, Toronto, Ontario, Fort Worth, Houston, Toronto, Philly, Texas, Nasty Natty, Tucson, Oakland, Chester, England, Rancho Cucamonga, Murderworth, Texas, Wisconsin, North Korea, DC, Texas, another Toronto, Burleson, Texas, New Zealand, Boston, Detroit, Omaha, another Omaha, Jersey, Altadena, South Carolina, Memphis, Toronto, Jacksonville, Orange Park, Florida, Baltimore, K-Town, New Zealand, Houston. So we well represented. Shout out to North Carolina too. They up in here. So let's get right into the topic of the you see on the title of the video. Crawford just posted this. And he tagged him. He said, now that Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather retired from boxing, I am the one to fill the #1 spot, and I'm done talking about it. His caption, I'm done talking about it. I'm just going to continue to show y'all. Hashtag boxing, hashtag Team Crawford, hashtag one. Listen, I know y'all don't like the hot seat, so I'm going to put someone, a Roscoe. He has to earn it. Who's #1 then? Andre Ward can't be it. He retired. Floyd retired. Who's #1 to you? Roscoe 181. Since you said he has to earn it, who's your #1? Cedric Smith with the super chat to kick it off. $2. Bow, bow. Shmoney Dance. What's up, Ego? Philly checking in. What's really good? What's Philly good, man? Orozco, you left a comment. What does he have to do to earn it, and who's your number one? Who's your number one? Los Egos. Yes. Yeah, I'm responding to Orozco. He said he has to earn it. ... How can you put Spence Jr.? That's my dude. But his big step up was Kell Brook. He passed it with flying colors. He rated his performance. He thinks he could have did better. How can Spence be over? And he's only stayed in one division. How could he be over Terence Crawford as of right now? Not talking about the future. So Spence Jr. is number one pound for pound, and his big fight he just passed, and nobody wants to fight him. So we haven't even seen a title defense. You sound silly. He's hungry, so Crawford ain't hungry. See, y'all gotta make it make sense, man. Jump in the hot seat. I'm sick of talking boxing with people who just say stupid shit. So Orozco, do you accept the hot seat? And we can argue Spence versus Terence Crawford. You talking about because he's hungry. Terence Crawford's not hungry? Jump in that hot seat. That's it. Jump in the hot seat. And Crawford moved up in weight. It's not about who's a better fighter. It's about who could be pound for pound right now. Time will tell. Fuck time. Jump in the hot seat. That's going to tell right now. We going to tell. And we going to see you get chopped up in this hot seat because you're not making sense. You said time will tell, but you just said Errol Spence is pound for pound number one over Crawford because he's hungry. So time will tell if you're going to duck the hot seat or not. That's what time will tell. Jump in that hot seat, man. It's not a game anymore. New media, I told y'all. Y'all ain't going to just be saying stuff on my channel. I don't know about what other dudes or females or whoever got channels do, but not in my channel, not in my comments. So jump in the hot seat. Time will tell if you get this L or not. Orozco, you. I'm talking to you. Orozco. Y'all can't just be saying that wild stuff and you can't even justify what you're saying. Like the dude that said Oscar Valdez's resume is killing Deontay Wilder yesterday. That's why I got him up out of the hot seat. You guys have to make this stuff make sense. Orozco, once again, you have to let me know if you're up for the hot seat. If you lose, you get blocked. The fans voted. It's not me. The fans voted. But if you don't answer me, you get blocked just for not being respectful and letting me know what you're trying to do. But you sounded crazy in the comment section. Okay, I'm down. We got ourselves a first hot seat. This is a record, Orozco. I never caught a body in less than 10 minutes of streaming, but I'm about to catch one. So you just said Errol Spence is number one pound for pound with Andre Ward and Floyd retiring, and you said Crawford has to earn it. And you said that the reason is because Errol Spence Jr., he's hungry. So elaborate for the fans. This is going to be a breeze. The division is stacked. What does that have to do with anything? One wasted response. What does the division have to do with him being pound for pound number one right now? What does the division being stacked have to do with that? Yeah, just keep your L's on the table, man, because it's going to be a man down. It's going to be a man down right now. We got our first man down. Come on, you got two more responses. Orozco. He's in the stacked division. What is that? Okay. Jeff Horn's in the stack division. So he's number one pound for pound? Like, come on, man. This is my first time on here. How do you go live? What does that have to do with anything? It's going to be your last time on here. This is going to be your first and last time because you about to get this hot seat L. And see, I always end up being the bully. That's 2 responses. You got 1 more to prove your case. It's going to be your first and last. Like Barry White said, my first, my last, my everything. Do. You're the sun. You're my moon. It's going to be your first and last. I got to get him. The hot seat rules. I can't stop. See, y'all be wanting me to show mercy in the hot seat. Nah, man. Oh, man. Y'all want me to let him live? Should I let him live? I know he got an L because he didn't even answer the question. He's a first timer. Should I let him live? All right, they saying let you live because you don't know the rules yet. But y'all better learn quick. Y'all just saying crazy stuff. All right, we moving on. We moving on from the topic. Why am I funny? I'm an honest person. I'm just being honest. They told me to cut him loose. I will debate you. No, you won't. Not looking like that in your default picture, you won't. Randy, you look horrible. You put a mugshot up. You ain't debating shit. Someone said I will debate you. Not looking like that. You look like a fucking murderer. You look like you commit stupid ass crimes. Like what you in for? Man, I robbed a whole Boy Scout. I took all that shit. I took all the kettle corn. Like, get your dumb ass out of here, man. Robbing Boy Scouts and shit. Listen, I am the captain of this ship. Y'all keep telling me I'm next. You ain't shit. I tell you when you're in the not funny. Yes, that is funny. That's why they laughing at you, Randy. You look like a pervert in your default picture. Don't you have a Megan's Law appointment to be on or some shit? Talking about I'm next. Yeah, you next in line to take your photo for Megan's Law. Josh Burke, $10. I told y'all, them yellow and them orange ones, man. Terence Crawford is number one pound for pound. He has multiple undefeated gold medalists, unified 2 divisions. Solid, very solid. Not funny, let it go. But they laughing at you, Randy. You cross-eyed. You look like Carl Winslow in your default picture. Family matters. It's a rare condition. This day and age, you're reading it good on a new paper page. You let it go, Randy. You better call Jaleel White telling me I'm next. Yeah, next to get roasted. See, you're the one saying it's not funny, but they're like, aha, Carl Winslow. Eddie. Better fire Eddie. I'm telling y'all better leave me alone with this. We could really play the dozens. That's what y'all want to do. I've been roasting you. What do you mean? He's like, well, roast me. I've been roasting you. That's why they're laughing at you. He's like, come on, well, roast me. I am roasting you. You're a black dude named Randy. Who's it, Coming to America? Get out of here. That boy good. That boy can sing. I believe the children are our future. Teach it well and let them lead the way. About boxing, clown? No, I'm clowning you because you look like Carl Winslow. Fake ass DC Cormier, get your belt back looking ass because John Jones failed his drug test looking ass. I don't have to clown you about boxing. I'll just clown you on the way you look. I'm not wilding. I'm just trying to talk boxing, and Carl Winslow won't leave me alone, man. I'm not even in the mood. No, I'm talking about Family Matters because you starred in it. You was in Die Hard with Bruce Willis. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk boxing, man. Oh, I did want to talk boxing, but Carl Winslow. You are not funny, but people are laughing and you're getting roasted. So I'll be not funny as people continue to laugh at you, Carl. Dunkin' Donut eating motherfucker. Of course you're gonna say I'm not funny because you don't want to get roasted. You're not funny, man. You probably gonna flag the video because you're a rap. Talk boxing. No, I want to talk about your name is Randy McDowell. Like I said, Coming to America. Wasn't the black singer named Randy? I believe the children are future. Teach the way, let them lead the way. Right? McDowell's, you was mopping. Freeze, you disease rhinoceros pistol. Leave me alone, Randy. Every black dude named Randy is horrible. Randy Jackson from That's a No for Me, dog. All the Randys, man. Randy look like a joke. See, they roasted you, Randy. Mr. Randy Watson. But you still won't talk boxing because we just roasting you. Your name is Randy. Why do we have to talk boxing? We can just clown you. Anyway, you messing up the stream. You already got fried and souffled. Fruit lord sorbet. You got fruit fed. There's a shmoney dance. UBS on this floor. What does that even mean? Randy Jackson's mad now. That's not funny. That's a no for me, dog. American Idol. You can't get me off my game. I'm having fun. I'm about to watch the Canelo Triple G replay. Can't get me off my game. Mikey and Danny Garcia. You been cranky. You all right, ego? Shao Gutierrez. I just roasted you the other day. You don't know shit about boxing. We already talked about you. You been cranky? Yeah, man. But Terence Crawford. Damn, I remember that. See, the fans remember you clowns. Ego, what needs to happen for Terence Crawford to be a superstar level like Canelo? That's a hard question because there's no formula for this shit. I think part of what makes Canelo a star is because he's Mexican, Spanish is his first language, and the way he looks, and that's how they promoted him. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not like you just, certain people have certain looks and stuff. I didn't watch Parker Fury, but I heard some people thought it was a robbery, some people thought it was right. Harlem Future, no disrespect, but I mean, it's not even worth like an extended conversation. The question was, you think Bud would have problems if Maidana was still fighting? But he's not, you know what I'm saying? Maidana looks like obese and happy with life. So it's not really a conversation point because I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him coming back. Yeah, if Crawford keeps winning, you can't deny it. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to see I mean, there's great fight. Maidana Spence, Porter, Danny Garcia. All those would have been great fights. Broner rematch, Crawford. Yeah. Yo, I was gonna make a video about that. ESPN has Triple G #1 pound for pound. They have Loma above Crawford. That's why you guys tuned into my stream. Why are you guys not watching ESPN right now for your boxing? Y'all watch ESPN when they have a fight coming up, or maybe for a breaking news article. But come on, man. How you #1 pound for pound? Listen, your #1 pound for pound. They didn't have him #1 pound for pound before. So the only fight that's happened since is the Canelo fight. So basically, the Canelo fight is what elevated him to #1, and it was a draw. And some people had Canelo winning, some people had Golovkin winning, some people thought it should have been a draw. And that's you know what I'm saying? Like Floyd beats De La Hoya, Pacquiao, Marquez's, Ricky Hatton's, Cotto's, Canelo's. He beats those type of people. And then people like, yeah, he's still #1 pound for pound. But Triple G has a draw with Canelo, who Floyd's schooled being the smaller man. And Edeslandi Lara arguably beat. And that's what puts him on the pound for pound. You look at Triple G's last 2 fights, and there's some level of controversy. And that gets you pound for pound. Amazing how that works. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? How's true? Crazy. Even like Ward, even if you look at Ward had a lot of big fights aside from the Kovalev fight. But the biggest thing is the judges didn't say it was a draw. It was a unanimous decision for Ward. So he won the fight, whether you agreed with it or not. Because there are people like myself and others that thought Ward actually won because of what he did in the second half after the knockdown. You know what I mean? Triple G actually scored a draw, maintained his belts, and people are split. So how does that get you #1 pound for pound? You guys sound crazy. ESPN sounds crazy. All right, we got another hot seat because I'm not doing this. Sack p4p. Ward has a very controversial win over Kovalev. Do you accept the hot seat? This is how we're going to do them from now on. This is how we're going to do them. I'm going to make examples out of y'all in the hot seat. Sick or not. Put your seat emojis down. Put your seat emojis down. Sure, let me express my thoughts. Yes or no? Do you accept the hot seat? Yes or no? Do you accept the hot seat? Saul, I think your name was. Sack or Sacks. All you have to put is yes or no on his arm. Okay, Sack, do you want to be in the hot seat? You keep putting more casual shit. All I need is a yes or no. Say yes. Say yes. All you have to do is say yes. Instead of putting the comment, put you in the hot seat, and then you can say all the comments you want until you get blocked. Because you will lose. I promise you that. Because I can already tell by what you're saying. Okay, go on. Yeah, perfect. So you said your last comment, Andre Ward's recent victories are as controversial as Triple G's. Explain that. Explain that one. Start off, we'll start there. How are Andre Ward's recent victories as controversial as Triple G? Robert, I'm gonna get to him. Don't worry. I got boxing. Okay, you wasted one response. You put how not. You explain it. This is your argument. So don't ask me a question like y'all always do in the hot seat. You explain it. This is your argument. You said how not. So you wasted one response. You got two more. Don't step up in the hot seat if you really ain't ready for the heat. You trying to have me answer your question. This is your argument, not mine. Why would I answer it? He could be trolling. We get paid regardless. And people get to put their L's up and it's entertainment. So it don't matter if he's trolling or not. I got time. Today I got time, cuz. Like, I got time. I wouldn't have did a stream if I didn't have time. Stop arguing with people that don't know shit about boxing. Why are you in here? Why are you watching it? Why are you watching me argue? I'm not stopping shit. This is entertainment. Where you at, Satch? Where you at, Satch? You got two responses. We are talking boxing. Listen, you guys don't run the show like that. Like when in the middle of doing something, no one else is complaining except for you. If you don't like it, come back in the stream later. Ward's first win over Kovalev was controversial. What's more to say? Kovalev outlanded him, outworked him in that first fight. So you said his recent victories, plural. So you named one that had some controversy. And it really wasn't controversy because people made it like it was a robbery. But every judge that gave it to Ward gave it to him for one round. It's not really controversial. 118 to 110, okay, that's controversial because that's like a crazy scorecard. But in a close fight, for someone to see one round different, it's really not a robbery. It's not. They could have interpreted one round differently. That's a fact. So follow up. Who just got roasted? Y'all try to make it like it's controversy. He won by one round. That's not really controversial. It was a close fight. Now, if every judge had 118, 110 for Ward, then I'd be like, okay, that's controversial because he didn't win by that. I didn't see. I was at the fight too. Someone else just said I didn't see Kovalev win that. Where you at, Satch? Come get this coffin. We waiting. Even in the rematch. See, I got to keep talking because you take it forever. Even in the rematch, that wasn't controversial. Okay, there he is. In the second Ward Kovalev fight, many boxing stars did speak against Kovalev's low blows, Lemieux, Lomachenko, Froch, and others. Listen, you know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. Listen, here's how this works. First of all, I don't give a shit what a boxing star says. Second of all, the boxing stars you named, Lemieux, Lomachenko, Froch, and others, right? That's 4 boxing. Actually, that's 3 boxing stars because others ain't a star. So you name 3 boxing stars, right? 2 of them have known biases. Lomachenko is from the Ukraine, Kovalev is from Russia, and they are friends. I seen an interview with Lomachenko, and he was saying, "Oh, the ref should have let him go on and stuff." That's his friend. Just like Triple G was eating dinner with Kovalev, they're friends. You know, the USSR, and that whole region are pretty cool with each other in general in boxing, right? Carl Froch. Carl Froch, ever since he got beat by Andre Ward, has had nothing good to say. He's calling people an ass licker. If you say Ward is entertaining or pound for pound, and he's had a grudge out against him. You know what I'm saying? So the people you use are actually people who have allegiance to Kovalev. So I wouldn't expect them to say anything else other than that. You know what I mean? That's stupid. Froch has been, so I can pull it up right now. Every time he's like, "Oh yeah, it's good that he's retired." Kovalev said the same thing. So I mean, I don't care what a boxing star says in the second fight. I'm a boxing personality, and I didn't say shit. But good job, Ward. Kovalev was winded, and he was hurt. I'm the boxing star. And finally, Ego's been talking about the Ward Kovalev situation for a while now. So if we're talking about it in a sense, the subject does hold some sort of controversy. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hold a controversy. I'm talking about recent events. Kovalev has another fight, and he's doing interviews talking about I won. So yeah, it's gonna come back up. It's controversial in his mind because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get over. He doesn't want to get over the fact that he lost. You are a YouTube head? Okay. But you're here. You are here. You're here on my channel. and actually, instead of Andre Ward and Kovalev, this was initially about Triple G. Let's not forget. This was about Triple G being #1 pound for pound, and you brought a bunch of Ward Kovalev shit into it. That's really what this is about. This is about Triple G. And then you switch the gears on it. Ward destroyed Kovalev mentally and physically. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There ain't no controversy. Y'all trying to make it like there's controversy. There's not controversy. But that's what y'all always do with certain fighters win. You try to make it like there was some massive controversy behind it, and it's not. You know what I mean? Like I said, Ward Kovalev won. They gave it to him by 1 round. 1 round. It's not really controversial. If they gave it to him for Ward wide in a very close fight, then that would make sense. So let's get back to the Triple G, since you Satch tried to derail and derive from what we were initially talking about. We'll have a better look on Lomachenko as pound for pound contention very soon. Okay. What does Lomachenko have to do? This was initially about Terence Crawford being #1 pound for pound and Triple G. And you said Triple G. See, this is what you guys got to do. And I store this stuff. You guys got to listen to what's being said. What they try to do is bring up a whole bunch of other shit so you forget what you were even talking about. But I didn't forget. You know what I mean? He's talking about Lomachenko being pound for pound. We talked about Ward Kovalev 1. Then you skipped to Ward Kovalev 2. And that's how they want to make you feel like they're doing good in the hot seat. But you're really not, because I didn't forget what you were initially talking about, which is Triple G. And this is what put you in the hot seat. So now it's time to put put the icing on the cake and finish you off, Saj. So anyway, you said Triple G, basically number one. Ward, you said Ward's most recent fights are just as controversial. So why would you give Triple G such a high ranking coming off of a draw? And I already just exposed how Ward's recent fights weren't as controversial as you're trying to make it seem. Winning by 1 round on 3 judges' scorecard, it's not that controversial. Adelaide Bird's scorecard, okay, that's controversial. See, you can't, I've been doing this too long. We always gonna pull it back to the essence. Don't let them confuse you with all the different things. Wonder Woman, this, you know what I mean? Throwing different stuff out there. Because that's what they try to do. So they might end up saying something like, oh, I thought Kovalev won the first fight. But that's not even what we were really arguing about in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But that's a common casual tactic where they try to sidetrack you. And I'm telling you, now we're getting it back. And you see Sach, your man Sach, ain't responding. So Terence Crawford said he's number one. You believe otherwise. You believe Triple G? Okay. Many had it a win for Triple G. Lennox Lewis, ring generalship, dictating the fight, outlanding Canelo, outworking Canelo. Listen, you keep telling me what other boxers said. I don't care about that. My question to you, so I can fully flame you, is stop telling me about what other fighters said. What we're talking about, what you said. I don't care what Lennox said. He's retired. He's doing whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? We're talking about what you said. That's what this is about. See, this is what, like I'm telling you, this is what they try to do. But Lennox Lewis and David Lemieux, that doesn't get. So Lennox Lewis is entitled to his opinion. David Lemieux is entitled to his opinion. David Lemieux probably thought his fight with Golovkin got prematurely stopped. I didn't, but he did because he's the fighter. So it don't matter what a slew of different boxers are saying. I'm talking about me and you. Because a lot of people had Triple G losing. Some people say the draw is fair. So you're just citing people that support your side. Triple G waxed Canelo. Okay, that's why they scored the draw. And that's why he didn't knock him down when he knocked out 23 people in a row before Jacobs. Okay. So Sach, how is Golovkin number one after a draw? And the controversial Danny Jacobs win, since you like controversy. Siege, I'm going to get him. Don't worry, I'm going to get him. It just took, he squirmed a little more because he started bringing up other shit and had me answering to shit that really didn't have nothing to do with it. But we bring it back. We bring it all the way back. It's cool. All you gotta do is just talk more. Start, you know what I mean, cutting them off, like get straight to it. And that, you know, he's taking longer to respond each and every time now because he don't want this coughing. He's trying to prolong it so people forget what I said. Satch, where you at? About to start putting you on the timer. Triple G versus Crawford. I never stated Triple G as pound for pound number one, just saying if someone has Ward pound for pound, someone can have Triple G pound for pound. So you're now the truth is starting to come out and your argument is starting to rattle. You just said I never said Triple G as pound for pound number one. Just saying if someone has Ward pound for pound, someone can have Triple G. So now you're on the fence. Now you sound like you're on the fence and your argument is starting to get split up because you're saying, oh, I never said that. But if somebody wanted to say that, then if they wanted to put Ward there, then it would make sense. Your argument started looking shaky, baby. It's not going to be too much longer, y'all. It's not going to be too much longer. Now you're trying to be honest, he did say that. Yeah, but let him backtrack because this is what they do. Y'all thought I was going to get the hot seat? I was going to get the coffin? Fuck out of here. See, listen. I'm telling you straight up, Lomachenko isn't pound for pound number one to me. I'm not saying Lomachenko is not pound for pound, but hey, if you had Ward there, then I could see Lomachenko. I'm not saying that. That's called hedging your bets. You're saying, oh, I didn't say that, but I would understand if someone did say that. That's what you're basically saying. I'm not saying, I'm telling you, Triple G ain't pound for pound number one. Lomachenko is not pound for pound number one. Straight up. There is no, oh, but if you made an argument, no. I'm saying I don't think either of those guys are pound for pound number one right now. Period. But you trying to hedge your bet. I didn't technically say that. Watch the argument start breaking up. This is how we break these boys down. You young boys can't beat me. This is how we break you down. If you had Ward, then I didn't say Triple G's number one. But if you had Ward number one, then I could understand some people. No, we're talking about you. We're not talking about Lennox Lewis, David Lemieux, some people. We're talking about you. And you sound like an apologist, like you're making it acceptable. How is it acceptable? Because Ward is pound for pound. That doesn't give Triple G carte blanche to be number one pound for pound. Ward has a different career than Triple G. Boxing has weight classes for a reason. Pound for pound talk is just comical. Oh, now you don't even want to talk about. See, you guys notice this one took a little longer because he started getting sidetracked. Look at the argument. Pound for pound, weight class. What does that have to do with anything? Why do you think it's acceptable? Because Ward was pound for pound number one to put Triple G pound for pound number one. You talk about pound for pound lists and weight classes, and Rigondeaux. What are you talking about? And people thought you were starting off strong, Satch, but you falling apart. Your whole shit's starting to unravel. See, and this is what they do. They deflect it to other shit. And you might agree with some of the other shit they said, but that's what I'm talking about. That's not the actual argument. You know what I mean? The argument wasn't about who won, Ward Kovalev won. But that's what they try to do because they don't have a fucking argument. So come get this coffin. Come get back to the subject. Just like I told you, another hot seat victim. You got like one more response. And then you get your L. And, oh, but boxing has weight classes and different sanctions. What does that have to do with anything? Why would Triple G be number one pound for pound? Why would he be over Terence Crawford? Or because you put Ward number one, why does that give Triple G that same placement? He prolonging his coffin. You see how long? You see as his argument starting to unravel, how long it started taking to respond after? When he was talking all that Ward Kovalev shit, he was typing quick because that wasn't even what we were arguing about. But then when I reverted it back to what we were arguing about, look how long it's taking to respond. Look how long it's taking to respond. Look how long it's taking to respond. Yeah. All right, let's do a vote. I don't know where he's at. If Satch took the L once we got... Hold on. I think I stated my thoughts correctly above, guys. So you just wasted a response with nothing. If you think Satch, when we refocus what we were really... what the hot seat was really about, you think he caught that L, put your L's up. Put your fucking L's up. The L's are just coming in. The L's are coming in. See? Right when... See, you just put a W for yourself. That's how you know you lost. When you guys start doing corny shit like that. When you give yourself a W, that's participation point. Like, I tried, man. I tried. The hot seat was too much, but I tried. I give myself a W. E for effort. Come collect your L and your coffin. Thank you for playing. And come get blocked. Blocked, L. Another one. Another one. See, now, that one was a little bit tricky That one was a little bit tricky. I mean, you didn't never see me sweat or nothing, but the reason it was a little bit tricky is because he actually did something, and normally I don't even indulge in it because it makes it long and drawn out. And what he did was bring up something that we weren't even. He got put in a hot seat for basically saying Triple G should be number one pound for pound, and Crawford shouldn't. That's what it was really about. But then he started putting, that's like some sleight of hand magician tricks. They started talking about Ward Kovalev. So he took another, what is controversial to some people, another subject that really had nothing to do with this particular fight. And then normally I cut that shit off and say, like, why you even bring that up? But I end up start talking about it. And some people were even like, yeah, he has a good point. He goes in the hot seat now. I'm like, no, I'm not in the hot seat. He's just not even talking about what we're even talking about. But that's what they do. They start asking me questions or switching the whole content, the whole subject. You saying Triple G is number one pound for pound like ESPN, I don't understand. Coming off a draw, I don't understand that. And then you seen his argument once we refocused and got back to what we were really talking about. He actually had no argument. He started bringing up random shit that it wasn't even anything. Another one, the hot seat, man. And see, like y'all be giving passes to this shit. Listen, B-Hop said this too. B-Hop said this also. He said the glove can live up to your expectations. And whether you think this is right or wrong, it does. He does have a valid point. He has a valid point. He has a valid point in the sense of what HBO and Lampley and all them dudes, ESPN, told you Golovkin was. You would like to see a lot more separation. He was the guy with way more fights at middleweight. He was the guy that was supposed to knock out Canelo, who had been hurt by Jose Miguel Cotto's brother, just like the Danny Jacobs fight. Danny Jacobs got knocked out by Dimitri Perot, who's a good fighter, but Golovkin was supposed to be a good fighter and this deadly power puncher. You know what I'm saying? So based on those standards, people are saying that, oh, Sergio Mora. Listen, do you guys realize Sergio Mora and Golovkin both have the same amount of knockdowns over Danny Jacobs? You guys realize that, right? Sergio Mora knocked down Danny Jacobs one time, and then he got beat, and then he got beat in the rematch. Golovkin knocked down Jacobs one time, and it was a controversial win, but he did get the victory. So y'all were clowning Jacobs for getting knocked down by Sergio Mora. But in fact, Golovkin, who, like you said, oh, listen, this is how I know I'm destroying you dudes. You said pillow-fisted Sergio Mora knocked down Danny Jacobs, right? He has a glass jaw, paper chin. He's going to get crushed by Golovkin. This is what you guys were saying. I got the videos to prove it, and we can scroll through the comments. But we know that's what people were saying. Jacobs is going to get bodied. Where I'm from, that's what we would say. He's going to get bodied. But fast forward to the future, after seeing all the fights, Golovkin didn't get more knockdowns or stop Danny Jacobs than Sergio Mora did. Sergio Mora and Triple G have the same amount of knockdowns over Danny Jacobs as it sits right now. But the difference being, Golovkin is the one with the illustrious 350 Emmys, the guy with the deadly style, with the punching power. Sergio Mora was pillow fisting. That's what y'all was saying. It don't matter if he took him serious or not. Sergio Mora knocked down Danny Jacobs. That's what happened. Triple G knocked down Jacobs, and Jacobs got the fuck back up and went to war, went back to work. So, like Bernard Hopkins is saying, if somebody's the deadly puncher, wouldn't you expect him to do probably significantly better than Sergio Mora? You know what I mean? And like maybe knock him down or knock him out since he's been knocked out before. That's what Bernard Hopkins is talking about. Did he live up to your expectations? And that whole monster myth, I don't think he lived up to that. He's a good fighter, but when he's in there with someone with equal or greater skill, stuff to offset what he does, he's jabbing. That's really what I seen. $5 super chat. After Ward retired, that put Crawford in the #1 spot. No argument. B-Hop is a salesman. I don't care. What do you disagree with, Roy? So Triple G lived up to your expectations versus Canelo and Danny Jacobs? That's what you're saying? Let's put Roy in the hot seat. Roy, do you accept the hot seat? No voice or not, I put people in the hot seat. Let's put Roy in the hot seat. All right, he accepted quick. So, once again, I'm going to ask you, Roy, did Triple G in his Jacobs and Canelo fight live up to your expectations? Why or why not? Roy Martinez, he knows who he is. You don't need to know who he is because you ain't in the hot seat. Did Triple G live up to your expectations in those fights? Why or why not? Roy, why are you even in the hot seat? Because you said no, neither fighter did as I expected. So why are you in the hot seat? What is your point? What are you trying to even convey? Now you're just wasting people's time. You're like, yeah, put me in the hot seat. But now you're trying to say that you're not even arguing that he didn't live up to your expectations. Yeah, you said B-Hop is a salesman. Thank you. Shout out to Siege. So you said he's a salesman, so it sounds like you're disagreeing with what I just said. Okay, but that's what I'm, okay, I just gave a Bernard Hopkins quote, and you said, but Bernard Hopkins is a salesman. So you're making it sound like he's just selling him something and you disagree. But now you're saying you don't disagree. You're saying, no, neither guy did. So what was the point of that comment? Elaborate. And please hurry it up so we can keep the stream running. Not neutral. Okay, so what do you disagree with that Bernard Hopkins said in the only quote that I quoted Bernard Hopkins on? What do you disagree with? See, you're running around in circles now. What do you disagree? And putting cryptic messages, you're slowing up the whole stream, man. So what do you disagree with that Bernard Hopkins said? All right, Roy, you got 30 seconds, and I'm going to put you in timeout because we can't even conduct a stream like this. Canelo looked awful as well. Just Triple G. How did he look awful? He was a man moving up. I never said Golovkin looked awful. What are you talking about? Roy, you just in timeout because you just wasted everyone's time. I'm not gonna block you, but think about wasting people's time. He's in timeout. He's not even really talking about anything. Next, who do y'all have number one pound for pound? Eric Rosas, do you accept the hot seat? I'm going back to back, y'all. I might do this till Jorge Linares come on. Do you choose to be in the hot seat? Do you accept? Eric Rosas. Eric Rosas, do you accept the hot seat? Eric Rosas, we're waiting on you. Do you accept the hot seat? Because you're putting foolish comments. Eric, where are you at? Where are y'all at? See, they don't want that hot seat work, man. They say they do, and then they just duck it. But then be the first ones to call the fighters duckers and cherry pickers, but y'all be ducking this hot seat. Eric Rosas, Rosas. I can't get no work before the fight. No hot seat work, man. Yo, listen. The hot seat has a specific purpose. For a lot of people, it's too hot in the kitchen. But if you beg for the hot seat, that is not how this works. And you will get blocked or put in timeout like my man Antonio. Because that is never flattering when you're begging, putting 50 comments. Put me in, put me in, put me in the game, coach. Put me in. Like, that's not how this thing works. It's my channel, my show. I pick people in the hot seat based on their commentary. I don't pick people just because you say, pick me, put me in the hot seat, put me in the game. That's not how it works. And that gets really annoying. So my man Antonio, he had to take a little nap. They had to put him in timeout because that's not what this is intended for. We're intended to separate the real boxer fans with real opinions. And if we differ in opinions, then we could duke it out in the hot seat. Not begging to be in the hot seat. What grown man begs another man for anything? I mean, ego. I know you see me. I'm in the hot seat. Put me in that. Like, no. Now, we have 150 plus people in here, 120 likes. Let's try to get the likes up to match the amount of people in here. If you're new to the stream, if you haven't hit the like button, you like good old-fashioned box talk. Yeah, man, all that desperate, that's creepy to me. Like, the hot seat is for your entertainment and to debate boxing, but, like, listen, that what, like, the man Antonio who's, come on, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Put me in the hot seat, man. I got these cheeseburgers. Like, calm down, man. But listen, as the host of the show and the stream, what am I even? I'm not. I put you in the hot seat, and I don't even know what we're talking about. What if we agree? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how the hot seat. That's not how the hot seat works. I'm not gonna just put you in the hot seat, and you like, man, Terence Crawford is very skilled. Why'd I put you in the hot seat? I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I'm not just putting people arbitrarily in the hot seat. I don't even know why I'm putting you in the hot seat. I don't even know what your standpoint is. So it does, when you guys start begging for the hot seat, it's just creepy. It doesn't really make sense. Chris Williams, do you accept the hot seat? Chris Williams want a coffin. All you got to do is say yes. Chris Williams, say yes. Say yes. Come on, Chris Williams. We're going to turn you to that R&B singer from the 90s, Christopher Williams. Make you disappear. You're getting bodied, man. Where you at, Chris Williams? Hell yes. All right, we got us one. All right. Everybody on the count of three, put a hot seat, and we'll kick this one off. I'm going to sip a little water. Just type hot seat, put the chair emoji, and we got us one. All right. Now, the man Chris Williams just typed Triple G is pound for pound number one. So just explain your ranking. Why is he pound for pound number one above all the other great fighters? Ward just retired. So why is he sliding into the number one spot? Well, this is Chris. We gotta let Chris speak. You got 3 responses. Why is Triple G pound for pound number one? Why is Triple G pound for pound number one? You're in the hot seat now. It's too late. Just buckle up and try to fight your way out of it. Why is Triple G pound for pound number one to you? If he starts taking long, his name is Chris Williams. So y'all can start taunting him, say, where you at, Chris? Chris Williams. Just put his name. He said it already. Where? I didn't see shit. What did he say? Retype your comment. I didn't see shit. Y'all crazy. Where's his response? I didn't see anything. Because based on his performances like Canelo, he clearly won. But shit, I honestly forgot about Ward. LOL. What performance? So you think you get pound for pound off of one, off of beating a guy who wasn't even pound for pound top 5 in most people's books? You just jump up to number one. That's how it works. What other performance? And in your opinion, you're saying he clearly won the fight, but upon further review, there's people that really think Canelo won the fight, or that it could have been a draw, that it was that close. So what performance put him up there for you? Lubin has a better resume. I'm done. I'm done. Man, I thought you were going to make it challenging, Chris. What are you doing? Chris, where you at? Oh my God! See, you guys see what I'm up against, man. Dennis, you saying you got to get a lineup, bro? You got to stop worrying about another man's facial hair. I mean, why do you care? I'll let my shit grow like a werewolf. I don't care. That's real sus. That's not a good look. I'm trying to tell you. You must be young. Nobody. We've been on here an hour and not one person gave a shit what I was looking like, what my hair was looking like, except for you. And the first comment I ever seen from you Yeah, man, you got to get a lineup, dude. So you can go back to your regular, beautiful self. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? Man? You believe he won against Canelo, right? No, 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 no. You don't ask me the question when you have any. You're still in your arguing your point stage. You know what I'm saying? You don't deflect by asking me a question. You're supposed to be explaining this to the people that are watching the stream why he's number one. So, come on, Chris. Inquiring minds want to know. You see how he tried to pass it off on me smoothly? You thought Triple G won, right, man? I'm not saying Triple G's number one, though. So, this is you on your own. This is your argument. It's not mine. All right, white flag or put him on the timer because he's taking forever to me. And I'm trying to watch this Campbell fight in the replay. Should we wave the white flag on Chris? Or should we vote? What do we say? 10 white flags equal? Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3. We only got 4 white flags. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Chris is out of here. He's taking forever. They told me the white flag. All right, so we have a weird. Chris Williams said, "Yeah, now thinking about it, I think other top fighters. I could be wrong. Triple G's technique isn't all that, and his defense is also. Should we let him? You guys chose the white flag, and do we let him live? Because he kind of said, hey, now that I think about it, I might be wrong. Should we just put him in timeout? Should we let him live? Does he get the immediate block? What y'all say? The fans vote. It's all about the fans. So, damn, y'all cold blooded. Y'all said no mercy. Hurry up, more comments so I can cut. Wow, the fans said I got to do you off. Sorry, Chris. It's a cutthroat crowd today. Block help. Damn. I wasn't even about to do him like that, but y'all crazy. Y'all made me block it. I blocked him. It's too late. More people put block. They said cut his throat and all types of shit. I feel bad a little bit on that one because he kind of came. But he'll make another account. See the hot man. We gotta chill for the hot seat because the fans might start coming at me because the body count is just rising. Death Row East, no mercy. The body count keeps rising. I think the fans are gonna start bugging my phone. Y'all ruthless out here. I would have probably put him in timeout so he stays in timeout for 5-10 minutes or whatever and can come back. Y'all was like, cut his throat, kill him. Like, damn. Fuck. This is the real Fight Club. Remember when Brad Pitt's whole shit was busted and bloody? Wow. Y'all savage. What'd y'all think of the Huey Fury fight? I didn't watch it. I didn't get to see it. Y'all hear about Danny Jacobs? Y'all hear Danny Jacobs signed a multi-fight deal with HBO and Eddie Hearn? That's crazy. So Daniel Jacobs, the one that gave Golovkin a tough fight, I guess he signed a multi-fight deal with HBO to appear on their network, and he's going to be with Eddie Hearn now. I don't know if Al Heyman's still his advisor. I don't know what the hell. That's crazy. Shit. he might have did it because the big money fights for him, Golovkin rematch, Canelo, they're already on HBO. David Lemieux, you know what I mean? That's three big ass fights he can get on HBO. But if he didn't sign this, you know what I mean? First of all, that's how it works. That's how business works. I'm gonna hit him up probably. That's cool. You got to look at the business. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, we'll give you this fight, this purse, but you have to sign with us." You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. So I don't know how this works. I know he was on HBO in March versus Golovkin, but the bigger fights, minus Jamal Charlo, and see, Jamal Charlo's a good fight for boxing and for the fans, but I don't think it's as big. I think in my honest opinion, I think Daniel Jacobs, David Lemieux is a bigger fight money wise. You know what I mean? Obviously, Canelo and Triple G are bigger fights money wise. So you got to do what you got to do. Well, that's dope. And then Billy Joe Saunders, he's with Frank Warren, I think. Ego, you a prick. Aztec Prince, you're a block. Get the fuck out of here. Why do y'all do that? Like, do you understand how easy this is for me? Ego, you're a prick. So you think in your mind you're gonna come to my stream and not say anything about boxing and go straight at me, insulting me, and remain in here? Like, I don't know how y'all think that is gonna work out for you. And if you don't care, that's cool. I don't care. You don't care, I don't care. Blocked. Ego, you're a prick. You're a blocked. Like, I don't know. This is weird. It's like me going in the round table and saying, spitting in the person's face, "Hey, make me a pizza." Fuck. Yeah, man. But that's good for Danny Jacobs. There's a lot of good fights that are kind of on the HBO side of things. Listen, I'm not talking about Billy Joe Saunders and Khan. That's stupid. That makes no sense. Khan just got knocked out by a guy at 55 in Canelo. He's been on a probably over a year plus layoff. And before the Canelo fight, he was on a year plus layoff after the Chris Algieri fight. So it's like, that don't make sense. Billy Joe is too big for Khan. That has to be a joke. Lemieux versus Jacobs is dope. And I do, listen to what I say. I know what I say because I'm there when I say it. Charlo Jacobs could be an all-out war. Could be a great fight. But I think Lemieux would be a bigger fight. Like the way they would market it on HBO. That's just my opinion. Because the way they marketed David Lemieux, you know what I mean? They put him on main events with Rosado. He fought Golovkin on pay-per-view. He fought on the pay-per-view card for the Canelo Chavez. Charlo, when's the last time he's been on pay-per-view? Just even on the undercard, let alone main event. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's ever. I can't think of Jamal Charlo fighting on an undercard of a major pay-per-view. At least since he's been on and popping. And I'm not saying Lemieux's a more challenging fight or a better fight, but it's an easy fight to market. So. Shout out to Manuel Gabriel. Shmoney Dance. We Shmoney dancing. $5 super chat. Who you got? Rigo and Lomachenko. Then the winner versus Tank. Um, I don't know. Lomachenko and Rigondeaux, I really don't know who I'm picking. I'm leaning towards Rigondeaux, but I have certain skepticism really because of the weight. If it was at 126, 127 ish, I would be like more clear. But Lomachenko is clearly going to be the bigger man, and sometimes, and like Lomachenko, he's not a, he's not a bad fighter. He's a good fighter. I just think he lacks some things like defense. It's not as good as they make it sound, but he's going to have a massive size advantage. And when you have two very, very skilled fighters, but one has a weight advantage on top of that, then it could be a difficult fight. But I'm still leaning towards Rigondeaux because weight matters, but skills matters too. And I think Rigondeaux has more snap on his punches. I would say he has better speed. See, some people might not like this, but this is how I feel. Lomachenko, he's like to me, a more versatile Amir Khan. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying they fight exactly alike. I know Lomachenko, technique-wise, the way he jumps on you and stuff, angles, he fights different. But what I mean about is like they were people who got silver and gold medals, and their pro style is still a bit more of like an amateur style. You know what I'm saying? The style that Amir Khan, like, how do I say it? Okay, Amir Khan has speed. But it'd be like, eesh, 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 eesh. You know what I'm saying? And his arms are moving fast, but not every single punch is thrown with like vicious knockout intent. Right? But you got like guys like Tank Davis who has speed, Ryan Garcia who has speed, Gary Russell. When they hit you with speed, hold on one second. When they hit you with speed, it's also explosive and powerful. Lomachenko, he lets his hands go, but not all those punches are like, he'll put some more mustard on certain ones. Damn, I need more water. Hold on one second. My bad. I don't know. I just think Lomachenko's style, there's still some of the amateurs to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's throwing a million punches around, but he's not like necessarily sitting down on a lot of those punches. You know what I'm saying? This is how you beat a sickness. I got the big water. Now, Rigondeaux, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke anything. Rigondeaux, he don't throw as many punches, but he makes every punch count. And that's what it, you know what I mean? That's what it's about. Like, that's what I'm talking about with efficiency. People are like, oh, Rigondeaux, he didn't even throw that many punches. But he broke somebody's jaw with throwing that few punches. So, like what Lomachenko's doing, that's why I say it's kind of more amateurish, is because he's touching you a lot, and his compy box is probably crazy. But it doesn't really matter. Like, okay. Would you rather throw 150 punches per round because you're well conditioned and you could do that, right? and it takes you 9 rounds, 10 rounds to stop the person? Or would you rather be like Rigondeaux, in pocket, very selective of your shots, but when you pick your shot, you know what I'm saying? And then you knock your opponent down. All right, young, ill. We gonna see who's ill. I'm sick, but we gonna see who's ill. Step up in the hot seat. That's how we solve it. You talking about, oh, ego, you're biased? Okay, jump in the hot seat and don't chicken out. So you might as well put yes. So I'm biased. Let's go. This is how we handle y'all in 2017 and beyond. I'm biased. All you have to do is say yes. And we're going to get him out of there. He's young, ill, and I'm sick. So somebody is definitely going to be affected. Y'all put his name as Young Ill. Young Ill, step up, man. Damn, I can't even drink this. Did he respond? Did Young Ill respond? I don't see it. He didn't respond. Where you at, Young Ill? We'll see who's really sick. Where are you at? He got caught by his manager at Ross. See, listen. Okay, he said yes, finally. All right, so you said, oh, ego, you're biased. Okay, so what I do that's biased? No, he showed his face. See, that's what happens. That pride's gonna get to you, and when people like calling you out, and you're like, oh, I guess I gotta do it, but it don't matter because we still got him. He said yes. You said ego, you're biased. So what did I say that was biased? I was just talking about Lomachenko Rigondeaux. Come on, before you have to go back to Ross and put the little security, the ink, you know, so if you steal it, it explodes with ink. You have to put that back on the garments. Come on, Ill. You're supposed to be sick, right? See, you know, this is what I'm going to tell while we're waiting for him to take forever like they always do, is you see how it just comes off the tongue or just comes off the text and the typing? Ego, you're biased. And then you ask them about it. Okay, what was biased? What did I say? And it takes forever. So it was nothing for you to type it, but for you to speak on it and explain, it's taking you forever. Everyone else, I said, yes, boy. No shit, you're buying time. I'm asking you what is bias, and that's what you're supposed to be answering. But once again, you're wasting responses, buying time, like they always do. Scared of the coffin. Do like a vampire. Get familiar with your coffin. Once again, I already know you agreed to the hot seat, but what I'm saying is, what if I said I was biased? We're talking about Lomachenko and Rigondeaux. You said, but ego, you're biased. So type it out. Let me know what was biased, what I just said. And he's like, I said yes. Trying to buy time. Nobody accused you of not accepting. We just asking for your response. You're supposed to tell everybody listening, almost 200 people in this stream, why I'm biased. What I said that was just biased. He's probably trying to look for shit. What can I use? But like I said, I tell y'all, it's easy for you. Okay, his response. You said Lomachenko, not pound for pound, but Lomachenko is, you're biased. That makes no sense. Did you have a lobotomy? What the fuck? You said Lomachenko is not pound for pound, but Lomachenko is. Go look at his response. That's what he said. That doesn't even make sense. I think you had a lobotomy, bro. He responded with, you said Lomachenko is not pound for pound, but Lomachenko is. I know I didn't say no dumb shit about the same person. Go read his response. He said, you said Lomachenko isn't pound for pound, but Loma is. That's the same person. What are you talking about? I'm biased, though. Should be easy for you to prove, right? Yeah, we've seen his response. His response didn't make sense. So we're waiting for his next one, because I'm biased. All right, white flag or put him on the timer, because he's just wasting time. I told you I had a lobotomy. But how is this petty? No, if motherfucker said I'm biased, I want to know what I did. What I say was biased. All right, let's vote, because he's taking forever. Put your L's up if he didn't do a good job of explaining how I'm biased with his one response. Put your L's up. Oh. Now he's lying. He said, I had to restart the stream. I didn't hear your response. Guess I get the white flag, LOL. But I already said what you did. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe you had to restart the stream? See? And he said, I already said what you said. What you said made no sense. You said, I said that Lomachenko is not pound for pound, but Lomachenko is. First of all, you're lying. I never said Lomachenko is not pound for pound, but Rigo is. I never said that. And I definitely, all I said was Lomachenko's not pound for pound number one. So you're lying. I never said Lomachenko can't be anywhere on the pound for pound list. Prove, show me any video. I got my computer right here. Tell me any video title that I said that. You know you're lying. I never said that. I said he's not number one pound for pound in my eyes. Does he get an L, or should we let him squirm more and make up more bullshit? Because I know he got counted out with the L's. Oh, yeah, y'all just want him to get them L's. Okay, he out of here. Because I know I already counted 15 or more. Then he gonna lie, say the stream restarted. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Block. Yeah, you really ill. Now you on bed rest. Young ill, huh? Hope you got some sick days. Dennis, that is the name of the game. That's what the hot seat is. So you either have a chance to step up and argue your point, and if the fans vote you off, then you're out. You're blocked. But if you successfully fight your way out of the hot seat, you get to stay or whatever. It's very simple. But you also have a chance to backtrack and don't even step up. That's an option. And if people know you're full of shit right then and there. Like I said, ego, you're biased. Okay, just show me what I said was biased. So then you lie. You first of all, you stall by saying, oh, I already said I'm down. We were waiting for your response. then you lie, say your stream restarted, and then you said something that didn't even make sense. Lomachenko's not pound for pound, but Loma is. What are you talking about? Anyway, it's on. That's pretty cool though for Danny Jacobs. All right, let's do a quick roll call. I'm about to go watch the fight. It should be on soon. I'm about to watch the replay. All right, I'm about to go watch the fight. Arizona, Mississippi, Brooklyn. Oakland, Texas, Philly, Southside, Barbados, Indiana, LBC, Stockton. Thank you guys for the stream, for joining in. I might come back on later. I don't know. I might give my voice a rest because my throat's kind of hurting now. All these hot seats. Salute to the real boxing fans. Peace out.